What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Peaceful. I'm back with a brand new video, baby. If you are new to this beautiful channel, welcome. And if you're subscribed, please do subscribe. Don't forget to turn your post notifications so you get notified next time I post another video. And if you are a returning subscriber at day one, what it do, baby? Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for watching. If you haven't liked the video, please do like the video and don't forget to comment more video ideas down below. So today we are doing a more not so December vibe type of video, but a more informative type of video, and one video that we need to be cautious of during this festive season, because come January we are going to be stressing. I cannot emphasize this a lot, but as you can see from the title on today's video, we'll be talking about UJ increasing its fees. So this video is from a student's perspective and please don't come for me. Disclaimer, I am not even you know what, I'm just sharing information as a student, and I'm just sharing information for my babies, so that when you're coming to UJ next year or you're already a UJ student, you know what to do, what is happening with your future. I mean, the future is in your hands after all. So let's get to today's video. Say what, yeah. Girl, you know what's up. Another plug. There's 105 liter of wine at Pick n Pay. It's 140. You should get it for yourself. Also, never mind the fact that I'm drinking it from a cup. There's no wine glasses in this house, so yeah. Anyway, so let's get to today's video, guys. So UJ has increased its fees across all faculties, like everything that has to do with UJ. The fees have increased. Postgrad, masters, PhD, the registration fees have increased. So for 2023, the registration fee was 3,870, and for academics, and the registration fee for 2024 is 5,560. So basically the increase is ridiculous. I actually didn't calculate the increase. Speed up, let me calculate the increase. So they basically increased by more than 2,000 rand on the registration fee alone. And I feel like this type of increase in this economy that we're currently living in is kind of ridiculous. Like, it's inconsiderate actually, because now the VC of UJ, the new one, once said that on one of his speeches, I think also at the UJ Sports Gala, he did mention something about including the poor kids, including the black child in the education. And my question is, how is the black child included if you are going to increase fees? Like, how I understand UJ's registration fee is amongst the cheapest in the universities, and for a world-class university they are very cheap. Well, according to some comparing to other universities, UJ is actually very cheap. But that doesn't mean that, like, most people leave other universities to come to study in your university because first, it's cheap. So if you are going to exclude the middle class and the low class students, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense because most students, well, whose parents are teachers, they don't qualify for NSFAS. Tell you what, the teachers are struggling, guys. Come on. So the registration went from 3,870 to 5,560, and for all my first years. So if you're going to be doing first year at UJ next year, you need to have this 5,560, because one, you will get accepted and you will wait for NSFAS, and NSFAS will take its time. So you need to raise money for registration so you don't lose your space and you are forced to take a gap year that you didn't plan on taking. So you see that you need this money, and I don't know where our parents are supposed to get this money, but it's a good thing that I did this video during this time of the year, so those Christmas clothes can come back. Bring back the Christmas clothes and then save the money for registration. I mean, Christmas it's like every year, and you only get to register once. So let's just take the money back. Anyway, and then for residents, students. So if you are staying on campus residence, your registration fee sums up to 9,270 for 2024, whereas in 2023 it was 6,470. Guys, come on. From 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10K. Practically 10K. So you literally added like 3 point something to this registration fee. Ay, boo. Tough times are lasting. Honestly, tough times are lasting, guys. Tough times are lasting. In Ramaphosa's economy, this is insane. And then, so the tuition was 3,870 alone. But then if you are on campus registration, registered student, on campus residence, registered student, then you were paying 6,000 last year, which means your residence registration was 2,600 and your school was 3,870, which summed up to 6,470. But for 2024, if you don't stay on campus, you need to have 5,560. But as first years, it is advisable that you guys move to on-campus residence because it's much easier and convenient. And that means you are going to be paying 9,270, which means on-campus registration moved from 2,600 to 3,710 rand. So the math is not mathing because why are they doing this? Why? And also for my international students, unfortunately the percentage, because remember when you're an international student, you register. After you registered, you need to pay a certain percentage towards your fees before the academic year starts. And at the beginning, last year, it was 30%. You had to pay 30% upfront of your fees. But unfortunately, next year, unfortunately, in 2024, you will be paying 40% increase. So if your fees for the year at 100K, you need to have close to 30K at the beginning of the year. And that is in 5 weeks' time. Like, I was literally counting if I want to go back to playing rugby, they might have pieces in the first week that school's open, registration's open, and that's in 15th December, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 weeks from today. 4. What? 4 weeks? I thought it's 5. So that's 4 weeks from today. So in 4 weeks' time, your parents need to raise 35,000 rand basically. And where are we supposed to get that money? We don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense. So across board, that means UJ fees have increased by 5.1%. That is a lot. I think 1.1 would have made sense. 1.1 would have made sense, guys. Come on. Like, literally 1.1%. Ramaphosa's economy is not easy. Like, I was literally speaking to my mom and I was like, hey, school. So if they increase the fees by 5.1%, that means, oh, and also res fees have increased by 7.1%. So I was calculating for our res, it was 41,000 last year. And then next year it's going to be 45,000 rand. So basically you need to have, as an on-campus student, it's going to be very hard because now it's going to be 45,000 rand for our fees from 41,000 rand. So which basically the math is not mathing. But mind you, you still need to raise 10,000 rand for registration. So which doesn't make sense, guys. This is not ideal for a typical middle class students. So I feel like the VC, because I attended the high tea with the VC, with the Vice Chancellor of UJ, and he is from Hammanskraal, guys. He's from the hood like everyone else, and I feel like he needs to be more inclusive, even though he is not the only person who was invited in this whole fees thing discussion, but he is part of the people that actually make the final decisions. And also the SRC president, wasn't the president also part of this discussion? Because I feel like a lot of people are invited into discussing what happens to our future. And as someone that has been elected to represent the students, I feel like you need to fight, my bro, my sister, because who is actually the president of the Students Representative Council for 2024? Because we need another Fees Must Fall movement. It is not going to help anyone if these fees stay like this, because that is not ideal, to be honest. And EFFSC, if EFF Student Command, and also SASCO, they did put up statements to say that these fees, they reject this fees thingy, increase thingy. But it is going to be a rough year, unfortunately, for all the students at UJ, because now it is going to start a lot of things. If we are going to have the Fees Must Fall saga, what are the chances that UJ is actually going to listen to us? I don't think they are literally going to say, okay, just because the students say the fees are expensive, yeah, we can reduce. I feel like once UJ has made up its mind, they had made up their mind, and no one, literally no one, is going to change what they want to do unless they decide to change what they want to do. Because the study abroad fees have increased, everyone's fees have increased, and I feel like if fees increase, house committee members need to get paid. They need to increase the salaries of house committee members, because why are they not increasing that? But instead, a rumor, actually at the student parliament, they discussed that they are going to pay house committee members stipends instead of salary. Instead of salaries. That doesn't make sense. You cannot increase fees, raise fees, increase literally everything, only for you to cut off house committee members' salaries. That doesn't make sense. Instead, someone's salary must be increasing. Well, obviously someone's pocket is gonna get deep from this. It is not the students, by the way. It has to be someone else. So I think this is something that we need to be aware of, and it's something that needs to be addressed. And I think we all need to look forward to the academic year with hope. And also, how can I forget this? So NSFAS pulled 13 billion. I think it's around 13 billion rands of funding that has been pulled out. So that means how many students are not going to have funding next year? Exactly. So imagine with all this, and then you still have to worry that your non-important degree is not going to get funded next year. Sharp. On top of all of that, on top of not having funding, fees are being increased. This doesn't make sense. Ramaphosa, your people, it's not make sure. I thought that with the new VC, with the Vice Chancellor Mbedi, I thought that it's going to be different. Well, I'm not saying that Chididzi was any less different, but then I'm just saying that with the VC's speech, how he always wants to include the middle class and the low class students, that means he is for the students. But now it's not looking good. I am definitely looking forward to the Fees Must Decrease saga. I am not one for war, but I feel like if we fight for our education, then that's a good thing to fight for. And I am so glad that these fees increase and everything happens before we vote, because now that means you need to go register and vote and actually play your part, because your future is no longer in your hands, but it's in someone else's hands, and those hands are dirty. I sound like a politician. I sound like a politician, but because this is so close to my heart, I'm also a student. This is not fair. Anyway, also on the NSFAS issue, apparently NSFAS is going to be cutting funding next year. So that means if your degree is not regarded as important, it's chai for you. And yeah, because already some students were defunded during the year. That is very sad, to be honest. That is very sad. But yeah, I just wish I can do more political videos. But I don't want my channel to just be that, but I just want it also to be more informative to everyone, and I just want everyone to, you know, have a voice. I think having a channel is one of the benefits of having a channel, because now you get to raise issues, you get to engage with your people, excuse my brother, but you get to engage with your people, you get to inform people of what has changed in life. And yeah, so if you want me to do more videos regarding such things, just comment them down below. I saw someone said that I must do the banana and Sprite challenge. I saw the videos and I am not sure if I want to do that, because how do you mix a banana with Sprite? Eat the whole banana and then drink a whole liter of Sprite. I'm just gonna die. But I'll wait to do that at res. Next up, I'm gonna do things that starts do that firms hate, something like that. So I'm gonna do a more kind of interesting video. But as for today's video, I just wanted it to be a venting session for me, and I just wanted us to be more informed of what is happening in our institution. And I think most of us did get the email that our fees are being increased, and let's talk about it. The 5.1% increase on all our fees, the 7.1% increase on residence fees. That means you're going to be paying close to 5,000. Us, people who stay in single rooms, you're going to be paying close to 5,000 rand a month rent. And 5,000 is a lot of money. And also, those beds are not that comfortable for you to be making me pay 5,000 rand a month. But anyway, to all those that don't have funding, there's a Facebook group page for UJ students, for all the students. You can access it. People always post funding that is available. UJ also has a website, Student Finance, where you can look up bursaries and all of that. The only thing I can say is that you need to do well in your school work so that you can get recognized and then you can get funding, especially if you do not have funding. But just go out there, sell yourself to companies, to people who are willing to pay your fees. Join sports. Some sporting codes actually do offer good bursaries. The only thing you have to do is to be committed. So do that. Join sports. If sports can pay your fees, then why not? I mean, some of us lost that chat a long time ago, but at least academics pulled through for us. So I hope none of my babies on my channel actually get defunded next year. But I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I hope you found this video to be more informative, and I hope you get to spend less money during the festive season so you can save up for your registration. I mean, the last thing you need is for you to get accepted and then you don't have registration money, which is also going to be a problem. And then now you're going to start thinking, I should have. Well, you should be doing now. So thank you so much for watching this beautiful video. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. Don't forget to comment more videos down below. And if I missed anything, you can comment it down below and then I can just answer you on the comments. I think I'm more engaging on the comments than anywhere else, because even on my DMs, I'm not that engaging. But on my comment section, I will definitely answer you. and that is on UJ. But if University of Pretoria also increase their fees, you can just comment below and then let us know so we can share it with everyone else. But besides that, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for 1,500 per. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
That broke shit get old. Ain't gon' keep me run no hoe shit. These hoes get too bold. I'm allergic to that no shit.